everybody! So today I'm going to be showing you what tools that I use to curl my hair. As you can see, I have my hair curl very nicely today, and for me it's really hard to find products or tools that curl my hair and keep the curl in. Even if I hairspray it, typically with most curling irons or wands, my hair will fall flat in like 2 hours or less. And that's, like I said, that's with hairspray, and I don't like to use so much hairspray that my hair is like helmet head. So for me, it's really important to find a tool that will help keep the curl for a long time by itself, so that with my hairspray, it'll keep my curls all day long. So the first one that I'm going to show you is a higher end hair wand, and it's not what I use to curl my hair today, but if you look back in my perfect curl video is what I'm going to show you, and that's when I had shorter hair. So let me show you what that is. So the product that I used for my last curl video, how to get the perfect curl, is a Nude Wand, and this is what mine looks like. So I believe this is a, gosh, I can't remember how many inches or what percentage of an inch this is, but mine has the zebra stripes. It just has the turny end here, and it has an on-off switch. So for this one, there's no temperature gauge. You can't turn it up or down, but this one is a lot more expensive. It's a higher end, at least I would think it is. I believe this sells, I bought this a while back, but when I bought it, I believe it sold for $135. So that's very pricey. When I bought it, I had a $100 off coupon, which is the only reason that I bought it. But this works wonders. It gives you since this is a more thin barrel, it gives you very tight curls, almost Shirley Temple curls. But if you want, you can just go ahead and maybe not use the hairspray, and then kind of like use your hands to kind of loosen up the curls in your hair. I find that this works better for shorter hair, because when I have the longer hair, it just makes the curls too tight for me. I prefer something a little looser like this, where I can keep my hair a little straighter here and then have the curl at the bottom. But I believe with Nude you can get a multiple range of thickness of the wand, the styling wand end. So you can just get a thicker one or get the inverted that goes from smaller to larger, and then you can get the larger curl. So I would highly recommend this if you have the money, or if you can get a coupon or some sort of discount for Nude, and that's N-U-M-E. Obviously, I'll have the link below to where you can find these. The second product that I'm going to show is another styling wand. Now this one is in the lower end, so this is a lot cheaper and is what I use to curl my hair today. So as you can see, I have nice kind of loose curls here. And what I use for that, this is the Remington T-Silk Ceramic Studio Styling Wand. So this is what it looks like. And again, just has the end here. This one on the side has an on button. You just press it and hold it, and then if you can see, it has the plus and minus. So I believe this goes up to 410 or 420. I don't remember exactly, but you know, obviously if you have thin hair, then you're going to want to use the lower end of the degrees. If you have thicker hair, or if, like for me, where my hair is thin but it's really hard to keep a curl, I use a higher end. I use a higher degree. So just make sure that you spray your hair with some sort of like guard, like Chi Guard, or can't think of some other ones, but some sort of protectant to your hair before you actually start styling it. And then what I do is I just take the hairspray, I take the strand before I curl it, spray some hairspray on it, and then I curl it, and then it'll kind of keep that curl. But what I like about this is this actually comes with a glove. I don't have it with me because I don't use it, but it comes with a little black glove. So because this doesn't have a clamp like the last one came with the glove too, the Nude, you're going to want to make sure you're very careful, because it gets very, very hot. So if you're accident prone, or you've never used a clipless wand, use the glove, and then that way if you touch the end, you're not going to burn your fingers. But you know, if you're very careful, all you have to do is just take your hair, wrap it around, hold the end very carefully, and then just let go. So this one I believe is $30. I got it for Christmas. I'm not exactly sure on the price, but again, I'll link it below. So again, this one is only $30, and for me, with a little bit of hairspray, it held my curl for, gosh, I don't know, 8-10 hours, which is a really long time for my hair to keep a curl. So compared, if you can't afford the Nude, I would definitely recommend getting this Remington wand. It's definitely worth it for a $30 price tag. The last product that I'm going to recommend is kind of a two-in-one product. Now let's say that you're just starting out, you're younger, or maybe you don't have any styling tools and you want a flat iron and you want to be able to curl your hair. If you can't afford to get a curling iron and a flat iron, I would just go for the flat iron. So the one that I have here is another Remington product. This is the Wet to Straight. So as you can see, this one, if you're able to see inside here, has these little holes. So this product you can use when your hair is wet, obviously. So what I would do is just when your hair not too wet, kind of just make sure it's kind of lightly damp. You can just go ahead, again, spray some protectant into your hair even though it's still damp, and then you can just kind of run it down and it'll actually straighten it or curl it as it's drying the hair. The one thing you're going to want to, I don't want to say be careful about, but just kind of expect is if your hair is very wet, you're going to hear a sizzling sound or see steam coming out of here. That doesn't mean that your hair is burning off, it just is because it's wet. But this is really great because one, you can flat iron with it, straighten out your hair, or two, you can use it as a curling wand. So what you do is you just take the hair, mine's all curled right now as you can see, you just take the hair and then you put it in the end and then you just clamp it and you flip it over. So like I'd say if it was like here, flip it over like this, and then you just pull down on the hair, and then once you let it go, it'll curl it. So it might take a few times for you to kind of understand how to use that, but this is another really good option. I think this one is around $20 to $30. Again, this is an older model of it. I've gotten this a few years ago, but I know they still have this out. So again, I'll put a link below so where you guys can buy this. I think this is a great product. Again, it helps me to hold the curl, and it's a two-in-one product. So if you're on a budget, definitely go for the flat iron first, and then later if you want to, I'd go for the curling iron. Okay guys, so those are the tools that I would recommend if you have hair that doesn't hold a curl very well. All three products are going to be great for you to use, and again, when you're using any tool to curl your hair, I always recommend, again, using some sort of guard on your hair, and then use hairspray. So for me, again, what I do to make sure it's holding that curl is before I curl it, I hairspray the strand and then I curl it up. So that's just going to help it stick to the barrel a little bit better, and it's going to help you to hold the curl. And then when you're done, if you want to hairspray again, you can do that. So again, those are all of the tips and the tools that I would recommend for you to use. If you guys have any tips or any tricks or tools that you would recommend for me to try out, or for other people to try out if their hair doesn't hold a curl, let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everybody!